Well, hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your general reading for March. Hello, my name is Amber. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. Sorry about the glare in my glasses. I need to wear these though, right today. You only see them right here. You won't see it because it'll be so small in the corner. But Scorpio, this is a general reading. Please remember, if it doesn't fit, don't make it. Check your moon, rising, Venus. If you're looking for specific love energies, if this doesn't touch on it, I do a love reading. So check that out next week. Also, at the end of this video, the love reading for mid February will be on one of the links at the end. The end cards, I guess you want to call them. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. Or you can go to the website up above. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And yeah, let's jump in. Scorpio, your energy is very interesting. And I say that because it feels like a spanking from the universe. Especially with your astrology cards. You have the 4th house, Chiron, and Leo, the lover. Okay, that's like your overall energy. And what's really interesting about that is Chiron is, so it's actually a good card. Okay, it's a good card. But it's a card that attaches you to healing something. Healing something deeper than just a physical situation that you have in your life, but the way that you do things, like your structures, your reality. But it heals it for the better, but it makes you go through some real, like, deep down childhood, it's like karmic healing. Okay, and the reason why I say it's like a spanking is because this has to do with how you deal with family or yourself or something that you've needed to work on for a long time, because it's something that has been ingrained in you, or something that you just believe like is the way forward for you, or just how you've been doing things, and it's really going to change that. So what they're trying to do is get you to become a leader in changing this situation. It's like they need to convince you. It's like the universe is going to do things to convince you to do it. I feel like they tried to suggest changes and you were like, nah. And now it's like, oh, we're going to make you, and you're going to be passionate about it, So it's heavy, not going to lie, okay? I'm interested to see what the cards say. But let's do your overall oracle cards. So your first card is Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Yeah. So this is that spanking, okay? Like, it's going to hurt. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be soft. It's to get you to move. It's to get things to happen. It's to get you to realize. So it's not going to be easy. But there is renewal. There's a new beginning at the end of the tunnel. But the process is not going to be comfortable. Okay. The sacred temple. The challenge here is that you're going to work on your inner self here. So the things within you that are creating conflict, or that are heavy or hard to deal with, or things that you have glossed over, or emotions that you won't tap into, spirituality that you won't get into because it's just too much, they're going to flood in. Okay? In an attempt to be healed, in an attempt to create heaviness so you have no choice. In your environment, we have the Lady of Lightning, surprises, shock, sometimes, total paradigm shift. I'm telling you, transformation all over the place for you. Okay, Scorpio? This is heavy energy. Yeah, you're going to have to change the way that you've been moving forward. And I feel like your environment is going to reflect that. That's going to be the hardest part for you, is that you're not going to have control. Okay? You're not going to have control. It's going to be taken away from you in an attempt to make you change yourself to get back to your environment, if that makes any sense. So it's like it's going to take your environment away from you or make it distant enough that you have to change in order to get back to where you were. Okay? Your spirit message is yes, just say yes. This is like, listen, every time I see this card, it's like the Mother, the Maiden, and the Crone. And that is basically about your past, which is wisdom, your present, awareness, and your future, your intuition. So they're trying to bring all these things together in order for you to see, in order for you to be whole, in order for you to be in synchronicity. I couldn't get it. In synchronicity with yourself, with the environment, with the collective. So just say yes, because just do it. Just do it. Just do it. That's what it is. It's like they're not, I really feel like, Scorpio, they're not giving you a choice of what you want or what you want to do. They're not suggesting it. They're making you do it, you know? Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah. The Hierophant, which is teach, balance, and new vitality. When I tell you I can't make this stuff up, I know what readers say when they when they say that. What they mean, I mean. I'm writing down the name of this video before I forget. Sometimes they give it to me at the beginning. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, which is teach in this deck, balance, which is temperance, and new vitality. So, this is about your structures, what you believe, how you move forward, how you portray yourself, the things that you do based on what it is that you believe, your structures, your past, karma. And it's time to balance that. You know, it's time to get in sync with the universe, with yourself. It's time to find balance between your intuition, your karma, the universe, and how you portray yourself in your environment, things like that. So it's really about pulling you out to build better foundations. And it's going to be new. This is the Ace of Wands pretty much. And this is like, you need this healing to start something new. But it's important for you to know that you need it. Because it is going to feel... I wrote cosmic spanking. That's funny. Because that's what it's going to feel like. But you have to understand that this is something that you need. Like, you need this. Okay? So we have the Seven of Coins. Temperance again. Chariot. Knight of Wands. Five of Wands. Ace of Swords. This is rough. That's rough. Ten of Coins. Justice. Two of Cups. And then it gets better. Okay. We have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So Nine of Wands and Three of Wands here as your overall energy. Major Arcanas, we have Justice, Chariot, and Temperance. So right off the bat, your patience with everything that's going to be happening in your environment, all these changes, getting balanced. This is like not fighting the grain, but working it out, getting in the flow, understanding the lessons. Okay? And you're going to go through a whole lot of stuff in between, but you'll find balance if you do what's right. So the outcome is really up to you. Temperance and justice, really up to you. Okay? 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Your push for things, your wants, your desires are really going to be tested here. So the 9 of Wands tells me like you've blocked things out. There are things that you didn't want to see. You've put up a wall of support. But also, it's like you're doing stuff, but near the protection of the wall. Okay? It's almost turning into a burden, but it's kind of like you're not letting it because you've built some sort of wall. It's kind of like disassociating from the truth. Okay? And what's tested right now is your ability to move forward. Your ability for progress. It's like there's either going to be progress or there's not. In this situation, you know? Okay. So in your top row, you have the 7 of Coins, the Temperance, and the Chariot. I feel like you've been maintaining a status quo. This is almost like, well, if my environment stays the same, even though I feel different inside, even though my intuition may be telling me something different, even though, things may not feel the way I want them to feel, as long as my environment is stable, it's like you're using your environment as a control for what it is that you should do next, like in science. And you're realizing that that's your way of keeping balance. But I don't feel like it's lucrative. So what's going to happen is it's like you're going in the direction of your environment to keep balance here. But I feel like it's about to take off here. So there's about to become fast movement, lack of control in your environment. And you're going to have to figure out how to balance that. That lack of control is going to make you realize that this conflict is not something that can be maintained. It's not something that can be controlled. I feel like things really pick up momentum. They don't feel balanced. Everything just feels out of whack. You're like, what the heck is happening? But you're going to have an aha moment because of this. But it's up to you with the 2 of Cups here whether you choose to accept that. Okay? Now, the reason why I was like, oh, that's the spanking, is because the Knight of Wands is you pushing forward to find balance, to keep what it is that you have been creating, to maintain the status quo, what you have been doing. But you're pushing harder with the Knight of Wands. It's like you're getting forceful. You're getting angry. You're on edge because you're completely out of control of the situation. And you feel the fight even stronger now. And it's affecting your growth. It's affecting the status quo. And you don't like that. But this is the moment for you to have that epiphany that something needs to change. And it has to do with your environment taking a life of its own and you not being able to hold it or control it. Or take the reins, is what I'm feeling. So you're going to have to learn how to balance that. I mean, this is happening to help you go start this journey that you should have already started. Say yes. Okay? So now you really start assessing your future, your home life, your stability, and what's fair for you. Some of you are going to decide to leave it behind. The Ace of Wands is your own How you take this epiphany and how you use it, that's what this is. That time in between there is up to you. So you're going to figure out what's fair for you. So are you going to fight it, or are you going to go along with it? Are your choices. Okay? But I feel like you have to realize that you're going to leave behind something that's important for you in the future if you decide to walk away from it. And you'll be doing that solely on impulse and ego and to save yourself. Because this is very physical. This row is very physical. Very, what's in my environment reflects who I am as a person. This row is very spiritual. Journey, conflict, creating change, doing what's right. So you make the choice. Your environment is the same. You know, it's creating havoc in order for change to happen. I do feel like, though, Scorpio, that you don't want to let go of the situation, so you're going to comply. I hate to use the word comply, but that's what it is. You're going to go along with the journey. But, you know, say yes. Yeah. I mean, I feel like you don't have a choice. It's time. It's not that it's bad. It's not that you're giving in. But that's ego. You feeling like, oh, I'm not going to give in, or I'm going to be strong, or I'm going to do this. But it's not really about that anymore. Okay, 7 of Coins. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Rods, and the Ace of Swords. So in the past, you decided to take this new approach, that you're not going to integrate anything new. You're not going to do anything new. It's like you're going to deal with things as they come. You're going to deal with situations as they arise, is what I'm getting from this. And when you do that, you feel like, because you don't know what the whole issue is, so you can fix it. It's like you're just dealing with each little issue as it comes up instead of the bigger issue. And it might be that you just can't see it. You know, sometimes we get so self-focused that we just can't see the bigger picture, and that's okay. But I feel like that's the way that you have been moving forward. That's the way you've been doing things. Sorry, I keep getting all these messages. Okay, and then we have the Hierophants, the Ace of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So this philosophy or this way isn't really structured right, you know. It's an unorthodox way, but it seems to have been working for you, so that's why you keep doing it. That's why you don't change it, okay? The only thing is, it's hindering new emotion, new love, a new spark. It's cutting off your emotion by doing it that way. So you're not listening to your intuition, you're just basing it on a dogma that you have created, you know? A doctrine, if you will. I guess that's the same thing. So it's like you'll revisit it when it creates an issue for you. Yeah, it's time to put some energy back into that. That's why the sun came up. That's the first thing I heard. It's like, it's time to get this stirred up, which is going to happen because then we walk into the Chariot. So this is your environment kicking up kicking this up a notch, putting a little chili powder in that pot, if you will. So yeah, the whole thing was this was supposed to be a journey for you, of self-discovery, of balance. And because you weren't listening, you know, because you kept this status quo going, this is kicking it up a notch, okay? I feel like it has something to do with it. It's going to hit you in a pride place because your ego's kind of been driving this. So it's going to hit you in that ego, okay? So it could be that someone that you're dealing with builds up their confidence and makes you feel lower. Something weird like that, yeah. There's some communication. There's like communication of someone overindulging in themselves and not thinking about you. Or I just feel like this is like I just feel like this is like lack of control. It's like you have a lack of control here. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you just have a lack of control. So, as always, with the Knight of Wands, I feel like you feel like a cornered, you know, like a wolf in the corner. And you want to fight your way out. Yeah, you want to fight your way out. So I feel like you make some choices and some decisions that are not the best here. Because all you're thinking about is control. Control. I need to get back in control. You're not seeing this as a positive situation. All you're seeing it as a hindrance to your future, or your choice for decision being taken away from you. The Five of Wands, Empress in reverse, Hermit in reverse, yeah. So someone or something has felt like they haven't gotten what they deserved. And they've had plenty of time to think about this and see your reaction to things, and they just don't care anymore. That's what I see. It's like someone doesn't care, the environment doesn't care, someone just doesn't care anymore. And this is an attempt to break down your walls. This is where it gets rough. Yeah, I feel like this is the attempt to break down your walls. So it's like no matter what you do, the conflict is that, okay. So sometimes we base our actions on something we know is going to happen. Like this is somebody's usual reaction when I do this. I feel like you're going to do something and not get the usual reaction. And because of that, you're going to have to, you know, you feel out of control. You feel like someone is fighting you. This is like arguing and stuff like that. Ace of Swords. Six of Cups. World. Page of Swords. Yeah, someone changes. Okay, someone changes the way that they usually do things. Okay, and usually it's easy to shut down an argument or shut this situation down, but this one does not work. This one does not work. This person sees that doing what they used to do doesn't get them the results that they want to get. This could be the universe as well. This is just the energy. Okay, this could be somebody embodying this energy or just the universe. But it's not getting the results that they want. So there's got to be some changes. That Page of Swords, yeah, it's not going in the direction they want. They're not feeling nurtured. They're not. So they are just... This could be like someone saying something that is mean. Yeah, someone is thinking about themselves and their own stability, and they're not getting what they deserve, and they're just like, well, I guess this doesn't matter anymore. It's like they just don't care. Whoever this is, they just do not care. Like, I really get a do not care vibe from this. So we have the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So this is like realizing that this needs to be healed. Because I feel like this was so bad that you're like, I never want to go there again. Okay? This is like everything I worked on just fell apart. Someone just doesn't care. They're mad, they're angry, and I need to heal this. This is where you are, Scorpio. It's like you are not in control of this. Your emotions are all over the place. You're not feeling good. Maybe anxiety attack. What? Who knows? But you're like, I have to heal this. So, yeah, I feel like you're not going to lose this. So it's like you decide to just apologize. It's like, I give up. White flag. You white flag this. The Justice. Yeah, someone either breaks up, says this is it. You're like, no. It almost like it breaks your status quo of what people thought about you or how you thought it was going or how the outside views you. And it's like you're not going to allow that to happen. So I feel like you pick up the pace to do what's right here. Yeah, this, you know, your environment just wants you to be happy. This person just wants to be happy if this is a person. You know, this is like, I'm tired of defending myself and only getting the bare minimum. I want more than that, you know? Yeah. It's like there needed to be prioritizing in order for this heaviness to stop. This may have been based on, okay, they're saying karmic energy for this. Somebody may have cheated. And for some reason, a cheating scenario really took somebody's hope away when it came to love or relationships. Or maybe someone was drinking too much or spending too much time away from the family. There's something like that. And it's like, this needed to change. This is one of the things that needs to change or needs to be, or needs to get better. I feel like that's some sort of focus. Yeah, there needs to be a change within self. It's like you need to connect back with yourself. You may have disconnected from that by drinking or cheating or spending time outside of what needed to be worked on. But it's time to like get that drive back. And I was like, all this stuff had to happen for you to see that. So with the Magician, it's like the universe had to create a scenario to make you move or to make you see. You know, this is like to make you manifest better for you. For yourself, for you. Okay. Resurrection was in reverse, and I'm going to tell you why we got resurrection in reverse. Because it's your choice whether you come out of this or not, right? This new beginning is going to push you into something new, but it's your choice, okay? All right. This is intense, Scorpio. My stomach is making my stomach feel weird. So it's like you have all this beautiful energy around you and all these good things that could happen for you. He's been doing this every day. I'm sorry. All this good energy for you. And it's there. It's there, but you have to make the choice. Yeah, freedom of choice and rebirth. So it's like you have to sacrifice yourself, like as far as getting vulnerable with the situation. And see the conflict differently and how you're going to move forward. I feel like it's your choice. Freedom tells me about free will. You know, it's like you're in the energy of the universe's bubble, but you have choices within that bubble, what it is that you're going to do. Okay. So let's do meditation cards. What is my greatest regret in life so far, and how can I reframe it to turn it into a valuable life lesson? He's trying to rub on the cards. What holds me back from being more authentic? What deep needs do I have that aren't getting met? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so let's pull a high vibe card for you. Do you want a high vibe card? No? You don't want to kiss me? Okay. That's cool too. That's cool too, bro. Okay, so we have water. Drink more water. Proper hydration calms the body and increases your intuition. So take care of yourself during this time, Scorpio. You know, it's going to be heavy on your soul, you know, so keep yourself cleansed. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. I wish you nothing but the best. Bye-bye. What?